Hey man, check this out. People in this world, some of them just shouldn't be here anymore. Let me not just say nothing too crazy. Some people shouldn't just be here. Some people should have never came into this world at all. And this person who I'm about to show you is one of them. I don't want to spoil it, but just think of the sickest thing you can think of that a person could do to another person, and I'm pretty sure it won't be as sick as this. So, hey man, if you don't believe me, let's check out the video that I'm talking about. Yeah, so this guy right here, he is, I'm pretty sure he's gonna do life. If he doesn't, then I'm sure somebody's gonna kill him in prison, because the shit that he did, you can't be forgiven for it. Like, you can't, like, I know people like always say like, oh, you know, it was a mistake, this and that. Not quite, man. This shit is crazy.
Just so you know, Kate had a baby and had a dad.
In April of 2024, a community is left horrified and outraged when a woman with profound intellectual disabilities is discovered pregnant at her care home in Geneva, Illinois. Kane County detectives launched an urgent investigation, confronted with the grim task of unmasking a predator hidden among the very staff entrusted to protect her. The following is based on official police records, and some of the following footage has never been seen before. According to their website,
I'm pretty sure what you heard from him, you got the idea. Yes, this man was a caregiver at a center with people with disabilities, people that are like, pretty much vegetables, can't move, some that can't really talk. Yeah, he's taking care of those people, and he one, got her pregnant, and now he has a kid. That's probably the sickest thing I've ever heard in my life. That is probably, like I said, he knew what he was doing. He was doing that to a person where he thought, oh, she's disabled, she's probably mute, she can't say nothing, so hey, they're not gonna say anything, they ain't gonna know it's me. You got her pregnant, they gave the baby a DNA test, and it's yours, my nigga. You're you would never, I think he got life, but we gonna find out. I forgot, I don't know. This is crazy, okay? Like I said, the sickest thing you ever thought one person could do to another person, I don't think it tops this. I'm sorry, I don't think it tops this shit.
Markland Center is a nonprofit organization providing care for adults with severe developmental disabilities. Multiple news sources state that Kate, a 43-year-old resident with Rett syndrome, who was unable to speak, stand, or use her hands, was discovered pregnant.
Like I said, she had to have been mute, which he thought he was gonna her and get away with it because she can't talk. But his dumbass got her pregnant
during routine medical tests. Investigators with the Kane County Sheriff's Department compiled a list of all male employees who had access to her in late summer 2023, interviewing each one and collecting DNA samples.
Hello.
Hey.
Good, yes. Hi. Sheriff's Department.
Yes.
Yes, I'm Brooke. This is Brandon.
Come on in.
Thank you.
So,
what have they told you so far?
So I know there's abuse and neglect, and I know one of our residents was sent to the hospital that morning, so I am assuming something happened with that resident. And I also do know it was only males that had been suspended. So,
you okay? Take a breath.
That very serious happens.
And you're not in any trouble.
I really enjoy my job, and the fact that, sorry.
No, it's okay.
The thought of that happening is very troubling and upsetting.
Okay. And like I said, nobody has accused you of anything.
No, I'm 100% aware. It's, sorry.
No, you're okay.
I'm not crying for...
Even he can't even believe that shit. Like, he is like, what? Like, he's tripping out because of that shit. He's like, he's in such shock that he can barely talk. Like, that's crazy. Like, these people trusted you to take care of these people, and you're them crazy. That is the last thing you would think. Like, oh my God. Like, you see why he's tripping.
For myself, I'm upset for the rest.
It's okay.
Sure, yeah. Have you ever noticed, like, anybody else acting strange around them, or anybody that shouldn't be in their rooms?
No, we are we don't open the door for everyone. And as for staff, before this incident, I never thought anyone would do something like that.
That was kind of one of our other questions. Is there anybody you would think would be capable of
I would
harming.
have never have thought this would happen at Markland's.
Okay.
Before they move on to question other employees, he leaves them one urgent request.
Catch the bastard.
After speaking with several more employees, investigators are left with no clear leads. However, they do learn that prior to the COVID pandemic, only female staff typically cared for female residents, a policy one employee said changed due to staffing shortages. Investigators move on, next meeting with former employee, 22-year-old Isaiah Fields.
How you doing? Good. You want to go in or just talk out here?
Whatever you want.
How'd the fights go? I heard you were out there fighting in Chicago.
Yeah, I was fighting in the Golden Gloves tournament.
How'd it go?
Pretty good. I lost by decision in the finals, but I was right there, like I had him chicken legging, so
Okay.
I'll see him again, you know.
All right, good. Good for you,
Oh,
man.
no, you won't. No,
Yeah.
you won't.
It's awesome.
After briefly meeting Isaiah's mother, they head to the basement to speak in private.
So there was, an incident that happened there involving one of the residents. If you can just tell me kind of what when you worked there, what's the dates that you worked there?
Like early August to like, but definitely sometime in September.
Okay, early September, late September, you think?
I honestly don't remember. It was still warm outside, so
Okay.
maybe early to mid-September.
When you were working there, what were your job duties?
I was what they call it, PSP.
PSP. Okay.
Yeah, this is the guy that did it. And it's just like, bro, like, you don't know how to control yourself. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how motherfuckers can just come outside just so horny. If you were horny like that, like, at least just beat your meat before you leave the house or something. Because if you're horny like that, my nigga, like, you have to do that at least before you leave. If you can't control yourself, you have to do that. I encourage all men that is like crazy horny, that go crazy when they see some type of female or anything like that. Just beat your meat before you leave the house, before you do something crazy like this. Because that shit is fucking crazy. Like, how you that horny that you fucking disabled woman that can't talk? That's what I'm saying. There's no forgiveness for this. Because like I said, he's literally thought that, oh, she's mute. She can't talk. Oh, she can't say nothing. That's why he thought he was going to get away with it. This is a sick motherfucker right here. And I believe that, from this point on, that's in every caregiver, facility that they have should be females watching over females. Well, I don't know about even males on males. That might get even crazier. You know what I'm saying? It should just be just all females working there. Obviously, shit like this can happen.
Okay, I've heard that talking to people, they've said that before.
The personal support.
Okay.
But I was mainly in training the entire time I was there, so I technically didn't have any like duties that I had to do really on my own.
Okay.
So everything I did was shadowed by another person.
Okay, so you're always with somebody for the most part?
Like 90% of the time.
Okay.
Unless someone like
90.
Like,
That 10%, he did it.
managers that were I was shadowing.
That
had to
10%.
do whatever,
Gotcha.
managers do.
Gotcha. Did you ever have any problems with anybody? Did you ever see anybody that you thought was a little off? Like, another, especially a male employee, anybody that you thought like something, this guy's made some statements or he said something or just the way his interaction was with the residents?
Not that I know of personally, honestly.
Okay.
I didn't stay there long enough to get
Chummy with anybody?
everybody, yeah.
After leaving Isaiah, investigators meet with another employee who brings up a familiar name.
Is it true that she delivered the baby?
Is it true? I'm not divulging anything. It's an open investigation.
Okay,
So I can't go into details about that.
okay.
I can't.
Can I ask you about a certain individual that may have
Yeah.
Isaiah Fields?
That's who we just talked to.
That's who you just talked to.
Yeah.
He
Who
was
just came back.
Though the employee doesn't explain why he suspects him after all the swabs are collected and processed, a DNA test comes back positive for 22-year-old Isaiah Fields. On May 10th, 2024, he's brought into an interrogation where he waits for questioning to begin.
These chains hurt. Please, Lord Jesus, come to me. Please, Lord Jesus, never leave my side. Please don't leave me trying to get the Lord Jesus.
Investigators enter and read his Miranda rights.
Let me just start by asking.
I'm really into, praying and talking to God. But this nigga, I hope he does not come for him and save him. You're getting exactly what you deserve, bro. You thought you was gonna get away with it. I know I said it a lot, but it's just fuck this nigga. Like I'll literally Let's just keep watching.
Do you have any idea why you would be there right now? Okay, no clue? Okay. You know why I talked to you before, right, about the Markland stuff? So
I never got any, like, you just told me it was a case of Markland.
Okay. So what I would like to ask you, what we would like to know, if you could go over again, when you worked there for that just basically a month, wasn't that long, what your training was like and what it was like after training, like what your job duties were. If you can just go over that again, I would appreciate it.
For most of the time that I was there, it was just training, like the weeks. We just sat in a room and watched videos all day. That was it.
However, several employees who trained Isaiah gave a different account, explaining his duties went beyond watching training videos.
And what were your daily activities when you were training him? What were you guys in charge of?
So we're in charge of doing the CNA work, so like getting them up, dressed, changed, and then transferring them to CDS, and then repositioning them, interacting with them, and then doing the same thing, changing them, and then sending them back home.
You're training how to bathe, how to
Yes.
care for them.
Yes.
So that was part of his training as well.
Yes.
But he would have never been alone.
No.
Something like that.
How do you bathe them?
So we put them in a tub, and they have a chair, and they are completely, obviously,
Submerged?
No,
Or,
not
oh,
submerged.
okay.
No, the water is running, or they have what is it called?
Like a faucet or a shower head.
So you basically sit not like this, but a chair in a shower, and then you can take it off and
Yes.
spray them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so at some point at the end of your training, were you not with the
And
trainer
that's
anymore?
when
Were you kind of
I went
on
crazy.
your own schedule during the day?
I forget what they called it, but it was like a probationary period.
Sure.
So like you were
Yeah.
always like with someone until you were like considered like an actual nurse.
This account is consistent with what his trainers told investigators.
Would you have left him alone, or anybody for that matter, alone for an extended period of time with the resident while they're on training?
No.
Are you leaving anybody alone, the trainees with the residents or anything like that?
They're not supposed to be left alone with the residents.
As questioning continues, Isaiah insists that he remained in his probationary period until he claims he was fired for consistently showing up late.
I just like don't really like fit in too many people.
Employees who trained Isaiah highlighted odd behavior he exhibited during his training.
It's kind of odd.
Okay.
Just in general, just like very off.
Anything that stuck out to you was odd or anything like that?
He wouldn't listen. He would always question, oh, why do we have to do it that way? And it's like, you're in healthcare. It's like, there's specific ways to do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
He would like face toss some of the residents, and we have cameras in the classroom, and the angle of it all was just really bad. They would look at the cameras, it would literally look like he was hitting her. I should clarify, he never actually did. No, he never actually did.
Okay.
As the interrogation continues, Isaiah appears to become overwhelmed with emotion, and investigators work to put him at ease.
What's upsetting you? It's okay. I'm here to listen. If something's upsetting you, please let us know. We'll see what we can do to help.
Just not really like anything in particular. Just life's not easy, you know.
I know.
That's all.
I get life gives us some curveballs sometimes.
It's like 24/7. I've never had the guidance of a man. My father died when I was really young.
Oh.
So that's his excuse right there, y'all. So because his dad's missing, I'm gonna rape someone because my dad's not here. You hear how stupid that shit sounds? Like, my pops wasn't here physically, like, most of my life. I ain't tripping about it. But yet, I am just fine. I have no excuses for any of the dumb shit that ever happened in my life. That's his excuse. At this point, bro, just put your arms out and let him put the cuffs on and take your ass to jail. There's no excuse for this shit. Like, fuck this nigga. He tell me he a fighter and this and that. I will fuck this nigga up. Real shit. It's people like this, bro. You can't, like, he's one of them people that preys on weakness. Like, weak people that can't really do shit. He's a terrible human. That's who he preys on. You get no sympathy at all from me. Like, what? None. Like, you're a real sicko. I'm just mad that they hired this motherfucker. They see that they saying that he was a little off. Okay, so don't hire this nigga. I don't know if they were desperate to just get people in there, but don't hire this nigga if he's like a little off. If he's like not listening, questioning shit, like, all right, so if you can't just do simple shit, then you don't need to be here. Looks like somebody, just give some more hours to somebody else. You know what I mean? Simple as that. But me, if I'm running a company, if I gotta hire people, I'm making sure that ain't everybody, they got a head on them. Ain't nobody a little off. Don't be questioning me, because this is the process and this is how you gonna do it. You do anything else, you fuck out of here. Ain't no improvising, ain't no switching up nothing. I don't care how better it is, how good it look, nah. We've been doing this procedure before you got here, and we're gonna do it after you leave this motherfucker. That's just my opinion.
I don't know. I've just never really had like proper guidance, you know.
As one detective leaves the room to get Isaiah more water and a snack, the remaining investigator sits with him as his emotions continue to unravel.
Take a breath. You're okay. Not gonna let anything happen to you. You're all right. And I'm really sorry to hear that about your dad and stuff, okay? That's sorry. Sure. It's okay. It takes a lot for you to sit here and allow yourself to have these feelings. You know, to allow yourself to have emotion. That can be a lot, especially in front of people you don't know.
I'm not trying to be difficult. I just think it'd be within my best interest to give it to you.
All right, I can't answer any more questions then.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'll leave you at it. She'll give you.
So he's gonna continue to fight this shit like he has some type of, chance of winning. You're cooked, bro. They took a DNA test and it's your baby. You're cooked, my nigga. You're cooked. So you might as well plead guilty right now. But niggas think they got a chance. Hell no. The fuck?
It makes sense. I'm telling you this.
What's that?
I'm reading them to tell.
Yeah, you tell them. Yeah, whatever.
Just so you know, Kate had a baby and you're the dad.
Ooh, yeah.
As investigators exit the room, Isaiah processes the gravity of the situation and the consequences he's facing.
My life is cool, bro.
Yeah, it is, boy.
Idiot.
Yeah, you are, bro. Yeah. You're fucked, bro. You're fucked.
Lord Jesus.
Give you the opportunity. You hear this bullshit? Now you praying for forgiveness.
Just give me one chance. That's all I ask.
Nah, bro.
One chance. I'm sorry.
Nah.
Please forgive me. I'll do anything. I'm doing military. Forgive me. I'm gonna get all that.
Bro, it's not happening, bro. I hope they give him life. Like, real shit. I'll join the military. I'll donate money. Just stupid. You deserve everything that's coming to you, bro. Anything that happens to you in there, you deserve all that shit. You prey on weakness, and I'm pretty sure he can probably do that shit in jail too. He gonna find somebody weak and try to bully them and beat them up, or you know what I'm saying? He's one of them motherfuckers that do that. But there's, old saying we say in Jamaica. It's actually a song. As wicked as you think you are, you're living in a small world. So this nigga's in jail. That's bigger and badder, my boy. That's gonna bust your ass. So I hope you, boy, just be ready.
Money. Be homeless. Without farmer. I'll do anything, God. Please. Please just give me one more chance. Please. Please allow me a chance into this child's life. I'll be on the sex offenders list. I'm on anything. Please don't make me spend years in jail. I'm begging.
Multiple news outlets have reported that Kate developed a dangerous pregnancy condition known as preeclampsia, and that the infant died after spending 11 weeks in neonatal intensive care. However, we've not been able to independently confirm these reports. According to an official press release from the state attorney's office, on January 14, 2025, Isaiah Fields pled guilty to aggravated criminal sexual assault and was sentenced to 25 years imprisonment in the Illinois Department of Corrections, with 308 days credited for time spent in the Kane County Jail. In addition, Isaiah must register for life as a sexual offender in accordance with the Illinois Sexual Offender Registration Act.
That shit right there pissed me off. They only gave him 25 years for that. They should have gave this man life for real, because obviously he's super horny, cannot control himself, and preys on weakness. You know what I mean? And he's gonna be in jail for 25 years, right? Not being able to do any of that shit, it's gonna build the fuck up. So it might be as soon as he gets out, he might strike again. As soon as that. He's gonna be away from that shit for that long. He might fuck around, and as soon as he gets out, he might do that shit immediately right away. That's the thing about jail. Like, yeah, you can take him to jail. have them in there for years. Because we've seen this before. These criminals will be in jail 20, 30 years doing dumb shit. This is probably just he's probably been doing it for a while. And now, because she got pregnant, that just completely confirmed it. I don't think he was in there that long. So the little time that he had with her, I'm pretty sure as soon as they were alone, he probably did that shit. These criminals, as soon as they come out, the same shit. Some of them don't, and that's like rare. They have an urge. They have like sick urges, and you do something like that, that's sick. I don't know. You say he's gonna join the military, bro, you're gonna be too old to be in the military, bro. You're not doing any of that, all right? When you get out, you're gonna be a registered sex offender. You're not gonna be able to do shit, especially with people. Nah, you're probably gonna be working at a gas. Shit, I don't even know if anybody's gonna hire you because of the shit that you actually did. When they pull up your background, the only thing you probably might be able to get away with or able to do is a truck driver. Most likely. Mostly, most people, have they hire felons as far as like a truck driver. That's probably the only thing he will be able to do to make decent money. But the magnitude of his offense is so bad, I don't think anybody would fucking hire him. I don't think anybody. And when he gets out of jail, I don't even know. It looked like he was living in a nice house. If I was his parents, I would disown him. If that was my son, I wouldn't know that nigga. That's crazy. Like, I would be like, son, fuck you. I don't know who you are. But hey, this shit like this is really happening in this world. Don't be naive. This can happen to anybody. Never be naive. Don't think anything can happen to you. Shit is real out here. All right? Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. If you are new, go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thank y'all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. See y'all in the next one. Peace.